How do you make sure that the officers of your company don't steal it? Now, this is a very practical concern in real life because unfortunately you, I, and others have probably met business owners who have had somebody steal money from them, steal clients from them, or otherwise take from the business. You're probably putting a lot of time and effort and resources into growing your business, and you want to make sure you get what's rightfully yours. So how do you make sure that a rogue officer doesn't take off with all your money or assets or harm your business? Now, the first thing is nothing is absolute. Even with robust protections, there's always the possibility something's going to go wrong. There are no guarantees in life. But there are lots of things that can be layered into your business structure to protect that. For instance, one good thing is to work with a good accountant and come up with a financial system of oversight where the other owners, other than the officer in question, are keeping an eye on what's happening to make sure that the financials are flowing correctly. You also want division of duties and segregation. So a lot of this is accounting. There's also business law components that could be added in, such as rights to remove the officer should they act wrongfully, rights to remove the officer if they have behavioral issues, right? You can build up provisions to make it very clear when an officer needs to be removed. That oversight of the other owners over the officer and allowing there to be a change up in officers and potentially bring somebody new in or bring in an outside auditor or other resources should problem signs start occurring really gives you a lot of reassurance. So I want you to go back to your core fundamental documents and think about how are we protecting ourselves. Sit down with your lawyer in your jurisdiction and say, how do I protect myself if this officer goes rogue? How do I make sure that the time, effort, money, resources I put into this business remain mine? And asking those questions up front, running the what-if scenarios, will allow you to account for many of the possible situations. And again, there's no guarantees. There's fraud all the time. We've even seen huge fraud cases in world history, such as Enron. So it could still happen, but with proper planning, you can minimize the chances. Are you thinking about the future of business? Are you thinking about growing your business? If so, you need to subscribe to this channel and go check out our past videos. We got more videos coming up, so you want to make sure you're subscribed. There's also a lot of resources already for you on this channel. Come join me in the comments. Remember, YouTube comments are not confidential, but do ask your questions that are general, and we may inspire a future video where we can look at some business law issues from a very general perspective. And for a more detailed analysis of your situation, contact an attorney licensed in your jurisdiction to work with you on your particular issues. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I look forward to seeing you for another video soon.